Hey guys, Mateo here. I'm the Guildmaster of Pathogen Gaming, and today's video is going to be on Black Desert Online. We're going to go over the winter season server that just started today, and then some other changes that are upcoming for Black Desert Online in the year 2021. As always, everything that I cover here in this video will be in a timestamp in the description below, so that you can go ahead and skip to the section that you want to hear and then be on about your day. You don't have to hear everything. All the ads are skippable. So this can be as quick or as long as you want it to be. I just appreciate your patronage. I appreciate everybody's likes and subscriptions and everything like that. But I'm not here to pander to you. So you can go ahead and get in, get what you want, and then get out. So first things first, the season server started today. And if you're a new player, you haven't started playing Black Desert Online, you're probably coming in this weekend because there's a discount, you get a free trial, and then I believe the paid packs are 50 or to 70 to 80% off this weekend for Christmas. So if you're a new player, you're going to be starting playing Black Desert Online. This is probably the best time to start ever, right? If you're a veteran and you've been playing years ago, none of this stuff used to be in the game when we first started playing, and leveling took forever, and getting gear was hard, and things have gotten a lot easier for new players to catch up. And this mechanic is the season server. If you've played a game like Diablo or Path of Exile, then you're familiar with seasons or campaigns. So basically, I'll read what it says there on the screen if you haven't read it already, and then we'll hop into it, and I'll talk a little bit more about it, the stuff that's in game. So it says the season characters are special characters only allowed to log into the season server. You can switch between season and normal servers. And so here's the server selection. Now processing. And so there's all these servers here, and these are the normal servers for the game. I typically hang out in Velia. But you get these, if you're a new player, you get to go to these servers called Olvia. And these are the season servers. So these season servers have an XP bonus and loot drop bonus for your season character. So you get to make one character on your account and designate it a season character. You start from level 1, same as in Diablo or another game like that. And you get to play the game with those special bonuses on the season server. You can see a little icon there. It indicates that this character I created is a season character. You can switch between season and normal servers. While you won't be able to equip normal gear, you will have access to season server gear, which will be comparatively easier to enhance. And I mean really easy to enhance. You get gear just through questing. The first gear is a blue set called Naru. You can take it all the way to Pin, which is the maximum enhancement value. And then that can be transferred to yellow gear, or the boss gear called Tavala. And then that upgrades to Pin, and that's way easier to upgrade than normal gear. And then at the end of the season, you can convert that Tavala gear to actual boss gear. So all the stuff you did on your main years ago, or if you're a new player, you're going to be caught up to at least the midpoint in terms of gearing. So people that are sitting around, duo, tri, boss gear, the dandelion weapon and stuff like that, once you're done leveling your season character at the end of the server, you're going to be at that midpoint. So you're going to be geared enough to join groups that are doing sort of the in-game content. So you might be able to do Miramok or some of the content like that on your way. So the season is a way to expedite you or speed you up into the game, so you're not trailing. This game's been out for years, so you're not having to spend years to progress to get to the point where other players are. It's going to speed you to at least the midway point, so you can start enjoying the in-game content in the game. So you'll be able to gain buffs beneficial to growing your character stronger in the season server, and I'll talk about a little bit more about that as we log in. If you wish to create a different character for your season character, you can delete it and you make a new one. You can only have one per season. And that's basically it. So we're going to go ahead and log in, and we're going to get to it. This is a brand new class. It just also released today. Well, it didn't release today. It released today here in Global, but it's been on the test server before, and it's been in Korea for months prior to this. So it's not new, but it's new for people that don't follow other versions of the game, or don't play this very closely, or hardcore or whatnot. So basically what happens is you'll log in here. Now you notice I have all these buffs and stuff. That's just because their account-wide buffs. So I have these from other classes, other characters I'm playing. But basically, this is how it works. You're going to get an additional 100% combat XP and skill XP, and that's just from once you hit level 50, you'll get that bonus as well. But the server itself, the season server, also gives you bonus XP and drop rate for you being here, starting from level 1. And you're going to get season exclusive gear. As you do the main story quest, you're going to get these boxes. The first one you get here is this milestone called level 10. You're going to get a new adventure box. It gives you a leveling aid buff that gives you a ton of movement speed. It gives you bonus XP, bonus skill XP, and it gives you a bunch of these things called gold bars. You see this, you can take this to an NPC merchant, you can sell it, and it gives you a bunch of silver, which is the currency in the game. I want to say that from leveling a seasoned server character, you're gonna end up somewhere between 1.5 and 2 billion silver, assuming you don't buy anything, and that's pretty good for just doing the main story quest and hitting level 60. I think 60 or 61 is the last achievement. It is 61. So for not that much time of work, walking away with 1.5, 2 billion silver, midway point, try boss gear for a character. Maybe it's an alt. Maybe this is your new character because you're new to the game. That's pretty good. That's very good. You're not going to get all of this stuff in the same time frame unless you're a very advanced veteran player, where you're doing trading. You have a fast ship. You have a tier 9 horse. And with instant excel, double excel, that stuff like that. Where you're going so fast that you can generate more silver per hour than this. But this is pretty up there in terms of silver per hour. It's a low cost investment, and you're going to get a character out of it. So once the season's over, this character converts to a normal regular character, and then you just have a level 61 character on your account to do whatever you want with it. That's going to be relatively geared and can do everything that you want in the game. So one of the things that here is these achievements are sequential, so you can't skip the order. You have to do them in order for them to check off, or for you to turn them in. So you can do them in any order, but like for example, this one hit level 30. I won't actually be able to collect this inventory expansion and the Morning Frost flowers if I buy the Black Spirit Pass until I have checked all the rest of these above it. But most of these do go in order. Just playing the game, most of these you're gonna get to in order. Obviously, if you want to pay about 15 bucks, about 10 bucks, I say with bonus if you buy a lot. About, I don't know, I'd say average 12, 13 bucks to buy this, and then you get this stuff over here. This is pretty good value. I mean, a 7-day value pack in itself is 9 bucks. What's else in here? So these are all premium items. So these are things that you can get some of these things in the game, but they also have monetary value. They have a silver value, converts silver into money. So the maids cost money. Like these 2 maid contracts here, about, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 bucks worth of value for leveling the character for a $12, $13 Black Spirit Pass. I think it's worth it. I'm probably going to buy it when I start leveling this character. But you don't have to. You get the stuff here on the left, just default. That's the stuff you're going to get. It's just the stuff here on the right that you have to unlock with the Black Spirit Pass. Now this server doesn't allow PvP. There is a PvP version of the season server. So if you're a new player, you just want to get the ropes, you want to learn how your character works and everything, and you're not ready to get ganked and everything yet, then you're safe here. The only people that are on these servers are other people that have created a season server character and are leveling. So this is a great time to group up, get your quests done and everything safely before you graduate and then have to go to the normal servers, and then you're fighting for your grinding spots and things like that, because this game does have non-consensual PvP. So the next thing I want to talk about is relatively big change, and I don't know how I feel about it in some ways, because I play a lot of these free-to-play games. I play Lost Ark. I'm waiting for that to come to the West. I play some Japanese MMOs. I've played Terra. I've played Aeon. This game was, or currently is, being published by a company called Kakao Games, and so I believe they're South Korean company, and they produce their content in South Korea, and then we get it trickled down, maybe 6 months later. Maybe there's a localization, translation, all got to get the kinks out of it, and then we get it later. And the publisher is actually Pearl Abyss. And Pearl Abyss has been buying back the publishing rights to their games. They're getting ready to create a new one called Crimson Desert, which is more of kind of like Oblivion, kind of like an Elder Scrolls type. It's supposed to be PvE focused or story driven, kind of like an Elder Scrolls, where this one, Black Desert, is more kind of PvP, kill monsters, grinding, action focused. So they're buying back their publishing rights, and Pearl Abyss is actually going to be taking over Black Desert here in the West in February of 2021, so just in a couple of months. And so the most important thing, and I'm actually going to have this as a separate timestamp, but the most important thing for all of you, whether you are a new player, whether you are a returning player, whether you're thinking about starting the game, is that there's going to be an option to merge your account from Kakao Games, because they're no longer going to be the publisher, over to Pearl Abyss, who is the developer. And that option is going to go up on the website at January 27th, 2021. So if you intend to continue playing Black Desert Online and don't want to lose all of your data, don't want to lose your account that you've spent years on, or even you logging in daily and getting the daily rewards and you don't actually play the game, you're accumulating like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. So if you don't want to lose that, I encourage you all to go to the website, playblackdesertonline.com, and on January 27th, 2021, and just click the button. Just transfer your stuff over to Pearl Abyss, because Kakao is going to be shutting their servers down because they're no longer going to be publishing the game, and your stuff's going to be gone. Like, there's just, once the servers are down, your stuff will be deleted. So I would encourage you guys to go ahead and knock that out of the way. There are a lot of games that I play because I dabble in everything. I do YouTube videos on a lot of different games, and every once in a while I'll log into a game that I used to like, or I played once. I was like, man, I think I want to play that, and it turns out some other company bought the game, and the old company lost their servers, or this got shut down, or I missed the deadline to transfer my stuff over, and I lose an account, that I made 10 years ago or 5 years ago or whatever that works out to be. I think Aeon was one of those. I can't remember what the publisher was, but I think NCSoft is doing it all by itself, or I think NCSoft gave it to GameForge or something like that, and I lost my account. And I played Aeon for years. I spent money. I'm a spender, so losing that stuff that has value kind of hurts a little bit. So just go ahead and do that and take care of that. What I speculate, I can't guarantee this isn't official, but because Pearl Abyss is the developer and they're the ones that are making the game itself, I assume that lag time, that 6-month lag time between them releasing something in South Korea and it coming to the West, is going to shorten, because they don't have to go through a publisher that has to translate it and localize it and have to wait for them to do the testing and everything on their servers and then bring it over to Kakao Gaming and do it over there too. So I think just having the entire game worldwide run by the same company, you think about like a Blizzard and World of Warcraft or something like that, having everything synced up where we get patches at the same time, testing at the same time, it's probably going to be a better experience for majority of players. So that's something I'm looking forward to as well. That means that a lot of players, if you just read the Reddit, the subreddit, the Discord, are claiming that, and I'm a spender. This is what I do. I play games. You watch the video, I get money. I put the money back into the video, or into the game, so I can keep making the content. So it's kind of cyclical. So I don't really watch prices or whatnot, but from what I've been hearing and what I've been reading is that Kakao Games, when they took over Black Desert, things became a lot more pay to win. So there's, just things got more expensive, things paying how much player power you get from spending money went up, and the consensus so far is that once Pearl Abyss takes it back over, this game will become much more free-to-play friendly. That is to be seen. Like I said, I'm not really in that stratosphere where I care about that, but that is some good news for the community if that is the case moving forward. So that's a big thing that's coming out. And so for this patch, there's a lot of little things that happen. New adventure book that's out, Black Spirit's Adventure. If you've played a lot of free-to-play games, kind of like Blade and Soul or Aeon or whatever, you'll see that there's these little login games that you can play to get you some rewards. This has been completely revamped from the way it used to be. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You roll the dice, your character is going to move around the board. If you land on a tile that has an item on it, you gain the item. Some of these items are pretty expensive in terms of their value, or pretty valuable, and you just keep going around the board collecting stuff. It's a lot better than it used to be. And there's more traps, there's more like tokens and stuff, or things to play the game, making it around the board. So like laps gives you these special items, and these are like loot boxes that have the potential to give you hundreds of millions of silver worth of good gear, good items in them. So that's a good update for that. And that's pretty much all I got. So next videos, guys, will be Nova gameplay. I'm probably going to wait to do the Nova gameplay video until the Awakening comes out. Awakening usually lags 1 to 2 weeks behind the character's release, so we'll probably see the Awakening not either next week or the week after that. And so then I'll be doing that. If you want to see the gameplay anyway, I'll be streaming. Link to my stream is in my YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and watch that. I will be leveling this up to 61, getting the season server stuff done. And yeah, so this is great. I appreciate your guys' patronage. I appreciate all the likes and the subscriptions. I appreciate the comments. I am always here because this is what I do during this time. You know, it's 2020. Stuff happened. I'm not going to talk about that on this video. But yeah, stuff happened. So I'm here in the house. I'm staying inside. Playing video games. So I'm always here to answer your questions, comments, any codes that I find for free stuff in the game. I usually drop that in a comment on the channel, so that you'll have that. So if you check my channel from time to time, you'll be able to get codes for free things, for free items in the game. I have codes for all the games we play. So you know, if you find a game you like, go ahead and you know, ask me about that. I'm typically only posting the ones for Black Desert because this is primarily the game that I make content for. But I get codes, you know, just Twitch and just the affiliate partnerships with different games. They hand me codes all the time. Just give out on stream and stuff like that. So I have those going as well. I will be doing content for Lost Ark when that comes to the West next year, 2021. What else? 2021. We will be streaming our rating in World of Warcraft 2021. I will be posting raid videos. So if you want to hear angry black guy raid leader, that is coming down the pike as well. A couple mobile games that we're dabbling in, we will be doing that. No, it's not Raid Shadow Legends. Not doing that one. Sorry. Or the other one, Vikings. Not. Sorry. I think I burned my bridge when I told that company to go screw itself the first time. So, not doing those ones. But we got some mobile games coming down the pike, and I will be upping the content now that I'm back here full time in the house. So I appreciate it once again, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.